What's up, guys? So today's video, another Nick All-Star Brawl video, of course. Today's gonna be about Leonardo. This character is insane. I feel like I have to play this character at least a bit right now. This character is basically everything you want from a sword character. Fast buttons, big hitboxes, strong combos, good ways to finish people. Damage output's it's moderate. Only weaknesses he has is if he doesn't get like his low and mid% strings into finishers, he struggles to land just raw kill moves at higher percents. He also like needs combos for damage because his individual hits don't do much damage. He is a pretty big character, as you notice. Like, he's a walking hurt box as well as being a walking hitbox. He's also not particularly fast, although with this game's mobility options, that's not a big deal. He lacks a projectile, and his recovery is not that good overall, I'd say. Not awful, but not too great. But really, if you want like a sortie that does everything you expect a sortie to do, Leonardo's right here for you. I think the best way to showcase this character is showing off the hitboxes, right? So this move right here, this neutral air, is just your main spacing tool in neutral. Like, this move is busted. It leads into combos, it's fast, it's big, it does everything. And just look at all these hitboxes, by the way, real quick. Like, this is, yeah. As I said before, your main like way to play this character is largely using this move, the neutral air, to set things up. Like, getting strings like this is not uncommon for the character. And you might notice, oh, but I can't like string like more neutral airs at low percents, right? Yeah, you're kind of gonna freeform a lot. The main thing with this character is to be very flexible with your combos, because good players are obviously gonna DI your combos, and like if they're DIing out versus up and you wanna like react properly. Yeah, for the most part, all of his light attacks string into themselves pretty well. Like, you can string neutral air into like more neutral airs or jabs or down tilts, neutral, down, up, and then like going from a neutral, like, oh, do this. Pretty normal. The big thing is you want to carry people off stage with this character, because he doesn't really kill off the top that well. You get like up air strings going, you notice like he doesn't kill off the top super well. Like, even like at like these percents that Ren simply just not dying. Although I think the character is decently heavy, and even like his up strong, it's really slow, not a great hitbox, and overall it's hard to hit people with after getting the up airs. That's the main thing about this character when it comes to comboing, is you're not trying to make them go too high. You're trying to keep them at your height or lower, because I show off like the neutral air like string, right? And you can do like combos in the forward as well, like, and like that's just a stock. So you really want to lead into the downers or the forwarders and your strings, and you're mostly just trying to throw at a hitbox where your opponent is, because when this stuff is spaced right, it's pretty much safe. Like, this is like, also I should mention his jab is another good move that I didn't really talk about, because it sets up tech chases and you can do things like jab, down tilt, jab, down tilt, like, oh, forward air. If people do get the higher percents with this character, you're generally relying mostly on, I think, this move to kill them outside of edge guarding, because this move, it's not too fast, but the hitbox is pretty nice. It's not much lag, so you can like do this and just jab, and like it's like this is actually just very, very safe, pretty much. And this is your main way to like kill people if they live high percents, because his aerial version, the hitbox, it's good if someone's above you, actually, as you can notice with it. But like if someone's like at your height or lower, it's not that strong. It comes like kind of slow. And then like his strong down the air is just, I mean, it's a spike move. You get some off stage with this. But generally speaking, you're better off using your light downers, because that combos into itself and it's really fast with a massive hitbox. If someone's recovering low, you have two ways to kill him with this character while being on stage. His down light is really good at that. It's not the most knockback, but a lot of times hit someone with this once. And as long as you're doing it right, you just keep hitting them with this until they eventually die. Pretty simple. And then his down strong is just very strong. Like, it's not gonna kill someone at like 30, but if someone's like at 60 plus, hit him with this, they're done. Also worth mentioning, you have to like space this a bit farther than the down light. Like, see how this has to be like here, even though like it doesn't hit below ledge that well. This hits below ledge, so it's a bit better at edge guarding. And it's more range, so it's a little bit safer and stronger in exchange for being slower. I really want to emphasize, you need to kill people off stage with this character. You need to edge guard them and go deep with the edge guards. You need to go for the spikes. You need to do something. You're not going to kill people mid-screen with this character that much at all. If someone's living to 100 plus, you're not going to be able to string combos into them anymore. Or string combos and then kill moves on them anymore, really. His light dash tech isn't that good, honestly. Like, you can combo like into however you want. Like, that's, the character's combo however you want. But it's not a great hitbox. And the strong dash tech, you get really nice combos off it as well, including like this into forward smash. But it's sorry about that. It's pretty slow. And the hitbox isn't really above him or anything, it's just straight in front of him. So the amount of times people are jumping around this game, the fact that it's slow and doesn't cover above him means it's like hard to hit people being mobile with that move, I think. My suspension is up B. So his up B snap is pretty bad. Like he doesn't snap with the ledge with up B at all, really. So it's very easy to actually edge guard him if someone's like right above you, but luckily because it has hitboxes that are pretty nice on the side, you can kind of do something like this where you're recovering, you can like hit someone from the side and then recover to the ledge. And like mix up like doing that early versus just going to the ledge and doing it a little bit later. Versus going on stage, which keep in mind, this move is like no landing lag. Most recoveries are in this game. If you hit someone with this move, like this, it's pretty unsafe on hit. Or at least if they're really fast in the response they can get to you. So like, don't try and like land on stage with the move at hitting someone unless there's a platform to land on quickly. Because, especially if you're really high up, this will get punished. Or at least you get pressure and it's not gonna lead to much. So this special, I haven't found a particularly great use for this yet. But you are invincible at the start of it, so I'm sure it's gonna be just like 0-2 flip kick where you use this in bad spots all the time. Maybe like you B-reverse it, kind of. This is a very spammable move, this down kick. Because you don't have to commit to the second part. You can just do this and like land in space scenario, whatever. Air dash in. You can always do this like this where you kind of turn around like go backwards with it to get towards your opponent, and that's a very strong mix-up. And then the kick itself is nothing really to write home about. It doesn't lead to anything. Doesn't kill really. Maybe it should maybe kill off stage like they're in the air. Okay, oh, not even a good spike. Yeah, it's pretty weak. So for the most part, the kick part of it isn't really that good. So it's only like a grounded mobility option, but it's still really strong. And finally, his neutral B. It's one of these moves that I think because it's pretty slow, it's not that strong compared to like jabbing, using a tilt, using this move. But if you hit with one part of it, you can lead it to another part. Like with this, press B again, leads to that. You can chase people with that. But you can press up with it and go for a combo like that. Down, it spikes people off stage, it bounces them on the ground, of course. Although once again, the spike is a little bit weak, although you should be able to chase people after that spike very easily. So it's fine if it's weak, it sets up a free kill. But because the first part was kind of slow, I have not been able to find much use for this move, to be honest. It seems okay, maybe you do things like do one of it and then like mix up your opponent because they expect maybe the second one on block. And you start doing things like this, and then like if they block, you grab. But overall, character is very, very, very simple. Very easy to play. Very strong. I think absurdly, ridiculously, insanely strong. Just remember, you have to be brave with this character. If you play this character like very scared, like a zoner or like a very defensive player, and you're not willing to like take risks and go in, you're gonna be finding Reptars living at 200+%, and you're gonna be like, I can't kill him. I can't land my this kill move. I can't get combos anymore. So really, 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 really be on point with that stuff. Anyway, guys, that is it, and I'll catch you later for the next one of these videos.